Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Honors to all our brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere believers. Now, this lesson is going to be based on this 5.2 magnitude earthquake that shook Southern California. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and the Lord's will you're edified. It says a 5.2 magnitude earthquake shook Southern California at 10:08 a.m. Monday morning, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. The quake's epicenter was around 2 miles south of the community of Julian, about 60 miles east of San Diego. The quake struck at a depth of about 8 miles. A series of aftershocks shook the region in the hours after, with some stronger than magnitude 3.0. The National Weather Service said a tsunami was not expected along the California coast. Pat Abbott, a geology professor at San Diego State University, said to Fox 5 that the quake's magnitude may not result in deaths or serious injuries, and that the area should be fortunate that the rainy season was drier than normal because of the lower risk of rock and mudslides. The April 14th earthquake struck about 60 miles east of San Diego near the community of Julian. Abbott said that it appears the quake struck along the Elsinore fault zone, adding, "It's geologically expected movement on a fault that we know a lot about." Governor Gavin Newsom's office said that he had been briefed on the earthquake and that state authorities were working with local governments to determine if any damages were caused and what emergency response is needed. Metrolink, Slovakia, a passenger train service between Los Angeles and San Diego, said it had closed its tracks between Orange County and San Diego County for inspections. The city of San Diego said it had closed its administration building for the day as a precaution, forcing the city council to move a previously scheduled meeting to another location. Yeah, so times are getting more perilous, man. These earthquakes are happening a lot more frequently, and they're getting more intense in magnitude. And that's a sign of the times. 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And that's right, times full of danger. With all these earthquakes and fires and storms and tempests happening, it's safe to say that things are definitely becoming more dangerous out here. As well as, the planes and helicopters that have been crashing as of late. There's more shootings and stabbings happening. All of these different events are signs of the last days that we're clearly living in. Isaiah 29:6, thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. And that's exactly what the Heavenly Father is visiting with. Earthquakes, storms, tempests, and fires. And these events are just going to continue to happen. And those people out there in California, they're constantly saying that California is overdue for the big one. The major earthquake that's supposed to happen. That's going to cause a lot of devastation, might even trigger a tsunami. And it's going to happen. Nobody knows when, but everyone knows that it's going to happen. Everyone keeps saying that California is long overdue for it to happen. And California's really been going through it, man. Especially with all the fires that have been happening. And these are all the judgments of the Lord. Psalms 9:16, the Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higgaion Selah. That's right. These earthquakes, these fires, these storms and tempests, these shootings and stabbings and car crashes and plane crashes and helicopter crashes, these are all the judgments of the Lord. These are his punishments upon wicked people that he is angry with. Psalm 7 and 11, Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. And that's right. And you can see, through these judgments, you can see the Lord's anger. All the death and the destruction that's been taking place, that's that Lord's anger being manifested. Those of us of the hopeful elect, we just pray that the Heavenly Father continues to keep his hedge of protection over us and our loved ones as he brings more destruction upon the earth. 1 Peter 3 and 12. For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. And majority of the people in this country, in this world even, are out here doing evil, doing wickedness in the sight of the Lord. And that's why the Lord is continuing to bring judgment upon them. And then when they cry out, the Lord doesn't hear them. Majority of these people don't even know the true names of the Lord. They think that God and Christ are their names. Jesus, Jehovah, Yahweh. They pray to Allah and all these other gods. And the Lord does not answer to those names. You see, in these last days, these wicked people are going to be forced to acknowledge that their false gods can't save them. Their governments can't save them. And they can't save themselves. Because these people are out here putting their trust in everyone and in everything except for the Lord. And they're going to get punished greatly in these last days for that. And Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord's will. Those of us of the hopeful elect, we get to watch their destruction. Adawan Ratazah, those of us of the hopeful elect have been slated to endure unto the end and be saved. To be guided through these last days, these perilous times, Jacob's trouble and all the death and destruction and chaos that's going to ensue in these last days. While all of these people who have been running around here being a bunch of demons and being wicked will get judged severely for being that way. But for all you sincere brothers and sisters, just keep watching. Keep watching. Stay circumspect. Stay prayed up. Because the Lord is just going to keep bringing judgments. And these judgments are going to get more devastating, more destructive, more deadly, given the time and season that we are in. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakudash, the Wadiyah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, honors to all the brothers who are fervently pushing the word in sincerity and in faith, and shalom to all the sincere believers. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up, and Adawan Ratazah. Until next time, shalom.